Now, how about them damn Celtics?
And we are back with another How About Them Celtics video. Sam and I are here recording on Thursday, September 12th, and we have some actual Celtics news because the Celtics have signed 3 new coaches to their player development staff. Obviously, they lost a few coaches last year. Charles Lee went to the Hornets. Sam Cassell is going to move up into that top assistant spot. Jermaine Buckner and Blaine Miller are going to Charlotte as well. And so the Celtics have made some replacements, some additions, if you will, to the coaching staff. And our good friend Justin Turpin made sure to tweet it out for us. The newest Celtics player enhancement coaches, Deshaun Butler, Nana Fuland, so sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly, and God Jr. added a nice little picture here of the 3 coaches with their new jerseys for the Celtics uniform for the 24 season. So all here already, and I do have some info prep. This is not the extent of the video. I do have they've all played professionally in some aspect, so I have all of their real jams. I have a couple highlights. Couldn't find any for God Jr. because when you type it in, shocker, all that comes up is God highlights.
Yes.
But we do have some stuff to react to. But yeah, Celtics coaching staff is getting filled up again.
It's good. I mean, heading into the summer, like you mentioned, we knew that new faces were going to have to come aboard. Losing Charles Lee felt like a big loss. Then you lose both Blaine Miller and Coach Buck to Charlotte too. It's just like, man, Charlotte, quit stealing all Celtics guys, will you?
Mhm.
So now you've got new faces, and the coaching staff last year, as Jack knows better than anybody, was very important to the way things went. The vibes that group brought to the team were very important. It was always good energy. Anytime those guys are out there working out with the players, always seemed very jovial, and it was very productive. So bringing in the right guys to fill those shoes is going to be important. And as we get into it, I'm excited to watch the highlights.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I'm gonna play a little game here. We're gonna play guess the connection to the Celtics team because the coaching world is all about connections. God Jr. couldn't find any direct connection, but Deshaun Butler and Nana Fuland, again, apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm gonna have to learn it. Do have direct connections to the current Celtics coaching staff / roster. So I'm gonna have you guess. I think one is easier than the other, so I'll let you start there. But Deshaun Butler, Sam, you know the connection?
No, I don't know.
Played with Mr. Joe Mazzulla at West Virginia. They were college teammates, so that's how we know Deshaun Butler here. He's 36, 6'7", so he's a big guy. Played, like I said, at West Virginia. He was actually second-round pick 12, Miami Heat, in the 2010 NBA draft. So he did get drafted. Didn't end up playing any games in college. Did play in the G League, though, it looks like. Yeah, he played 37 games for the Austin Spurs in the 11-12 season, averaged 11 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists on actually not too bad shooting splits. But like I mentioned, he did play 4 years at West Virginia with Joe Mazzulla. What year was the Kentucky upset year? Do you know? Was it one of these?
It's got to be 2010.
So
because
it's likely was in here.
John Wall was 2010 draft.
Yeah, so it was 2009, 2010. And Sean Butler's a big part of that team. Played 36 minutes a night, averaged 17 points. 6 rebounds, 3 assists on 41-35 splits. Probably helped getting him drafted. Now, I'm not even going to have you guess Nana Fuland because it's tough. Played at Bucknell with DJ McClay. They were college teammates there. So that is him. His connection, I should say, with the Celtics. Only 28 years old. So very, very, very young player development coach. I know, right? He is literally, 3 years older than us?
2 or 3 years
now. A player dev coach in Boston with the Celtics. But he played with DJ McClay there. Actually played some summer league action very, very, very briefly, 3.4 minutes a game with the Timberwolves in Vegas in 2019. And then he went overseas, I believe. I'm going to go check here. Yeah, he played in Australia as recently as the 21-22 season. Was actually pretty good there. Played 23 minutes a night, 9.7 points. Not a three-point shooter, but also averaged 6.2 rebounds and just under a block a game during his time there. But he is a big guy as well. He's 6'10", so we're gonna have another very tall player development coach in town. So that's where Fuland is from. And then, like I mentioned, I couldn't find a direct connection. But God Jr., Sam, Providence. He's a Friar, so local tie, I suppose, if you'd like to go that route. Has been an assistant with the Dallas Mavericks for a long, long time since fresh out of college.
Senior that you have pulled up.
Oh, you're right. God Senior was their then I don't know. Okay, God Sham God Jr. Does he not have a Wikipedia page? God Sham God Jr. Come on, give me something. Oh, this might be it. God Sham God. Nope, this is the same God Sham. See, it's impossible to look this guy up because. Okay. I found
Are we
something.
back?
Not really,
I
but
knew his
kind
dad
of.
was a Providence guy.
God Sham God Jr. This is the only real gem page I can find with him. He was an assistant coach of the Delaware Bluecoats in the 23-24 season. And now he's an assistant in Boston. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. It's like I said, every time I look him up, it's literally just his dad. I'll keep trying, but those are your three assistants.
I
Like I
do
said, we do have
wonder,
some highlights, but
being in the Philly organization, if Sam Cassell had any kind of influence on this.
possible, very, very possible. Although it
He
looks
got
like he
there
was.
last year, right?
Yeah, so it looks like he was there post Sam Cassell, unless he was like a non-listed coach in Delaware when Sam was there, which is very possible because like Ross McMains was in X places unlisted, Craig's been like that. That's a thing. Like you're just not necessarily listed. Here is God Sham God Jr. though. He was an assistant at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. I don't know why that's a thing, but Indiana University of Pennsylvania assistant coach. He was in his third season in 21-22, so he was there for a few years. He helped them go 28-2, so they were pretty damn good when he was there. But yeah, Wells came to IUP after spending his last season on the staff of his alma mater, Fairmont State. We found the connection, everybody. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. He knows Joe from
Here we go.
Fairmont State, undoubtedly. I think he played there under Joe Mazzulla, if I had to assume. I think that was out there some, like hearing it now, I think that was already like known. But I wonder if that means I can search his Fairmont State highlights now on YouTube.
Are we back?
Oh, Wells leaving. Shamgod Wells. Wait, is that? No. Is that him? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I think so. Yeah. So he goes by Shamgod Wells, I believe, because Shamgod Wells played 4 years at Fairmont State from
Now we got the
2013
mixtapes.
to 2017. Yeah. Okay. We're cooking now. Shamgod Wells highlights. We're not going to watch too many highlights of the assistant coaches, but we
I
can watch a
did
little bit
see
of each of them.
his name pop up on Real Gym, and I was like, well, how many Sham gods are there
Yeah,
running around?
it's true. It's true. What a journey we went on there. Okay, let's start with Deshaun Butler. We'll watch a couple minutes of highlights for each. We won't spend too long, like I mentioned, but we have Deshaun Butler highlight reel, which, as you can imagine, in the 2010s, not the best quality, but bucket.
Back in the day, this was all right.
This is true.
Quality.
3-point shot. His release is so like jump. It's of X. Like it's so late in his motion, if you know what I'm saying. Like it is.
Many
He
say
pulls it
that
back
about
and then
myself.
It's true. Like he like holds it. He's got a jumper on him, Mr. Butler.
Makes
Shout
a
out.
tough
All right.
block.
Let's see. Here's Nana. Thank you to Brett Gilbert with 8 subscribers for putting this together. Appreciate you. These are far more recent, so we'll see something.
Oh, the
He's got
quality on these.
dude, he's got long
Like
ass
I'm
arms.
there.
I know he's 6'10, but like, damn. He hit him with
Do
the
you do
too
this?
small.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yes.
I like this guy already. Hell yeah. This is probably the
opening
guy that's
night.
going to partially replace Buck in terms of working with the big men, if I had to
Crayon
guess. He might be the new Crayon's hands, although he is 6'10, so he's a bit taller than Buck. I think who is 6'7, I think 6'8. But this guy is lanky. He is long limbed. We get some highlights in Jesus. Some highlights from Pro B.
I do think this is a good idea of kind of giving people a little bit of an eye test of what the assistant coaches have as a background. It's pretty cool. Because
And
oftentimes,
then-
I mean, the average fan will just turn on a game or go to a game and be like, who are all these guys? So these are who they are.
Exactly. Now we know. So Shamgod Wells' highlight tape is a bit different because it's like an interview for like a local station about him being the son of God Shamgod. But you do see a little bit of action here. Well, he did win all-time steals leader, so he's kind of a dog. Nice little dime there. I wonder if you can see Joe on the sidelines anywhere.
I wonder if they interviewed Joe.
Maybe. Let me do a quick scroll through. I don't see Mr. Missoula anywhere in the. No, I see Jared Calhoun though. Oh, so Jared Calhoun was before or after Joe, I assume. So he was the head coach at the time. Yeah, let me see. Joe Missoula wiki. That's an easy thing to look at. He was at Fairmont from 27. Oh, he was an assistant from 2013 to 2016. So he was an assistant there when Godsham got played there.
Oh, I see.
But all right, there you go. You get some background of the new coaches in town. Let us know what you think. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll let Sam take it out.
Hey, thank you very much for listening and watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. You don't want to miss any of our daily uploads. New stuff coming at you every morning at 5 a.m. Full pods dropping Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Game recaps when the season's back will be the morning after each game. Other videos like this one in between to get you ready for the season. We've got you covered. If you don't want to look at us, Spotify and Apple are the best option. All pods and recaps are there for you. If you just follow, they go right to your feed. Leave a 5-star review. We'd appreciate that very much. You can email us, hbtcpod@gmail.com. I believe we got a couple emails after we recorded yesterday, so we'll have some on Wednesday. But get yours in,
RJ just missed it.
hbtcpod@gmail.com.
I remember.
The socials are at How About Them C's. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook's the name of the pod. Streams are there. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitter. Jack's Twitter is Jack's One NBA. Mine is at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us. Bye.
Taco, come on.
Taco's having some fun here.
That is bogus. These guys are ridiculous.